Hey guys, Tommy here, and today I am bringing you my WWE Backlash 2016 predictions video. If you guys could smash the likes, that would be absolutely awesome. And also remember to comment your predictions down below for the Backlash pay-per-view. I'll make sure to read every single comment to see what you guys are saying about this year's Backlash pay-per-view. Anyway, let's get right into this for all my predictions for the Backlash pay-per-view this Sunday. Rightio, so the first match I'm going to predict is The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Who is going to win this match? The Miz is going to win this match. The Miz has been doing a brilliant job as Intercontinental Champion over on SmackDown Live, and I would go out and say he's been the best heel on SmackDown Live thus far. So there is no need to change the Intercontinental Championship. He's been a great champion. He has been awesome on the mic recently. He's been cutting some absolutely brilliant promos. He's just been a great Intercontinental Champion. Dolph Ziggler, why is he even in this match? I don't know. He doesn't really deserve it. So this is just a glorified filler match for The Miz, and The Miz, of course, is going to walk out as Intercontinental Champion by the end of the night. So that is my prediction, guys. What do you think? Remember to comment down below. The next match I'm going to predict is Bray Wyatt taking on Randy Orton. For me, it always feels like Bray Wyatt is one big win away from being greatness, and I think here he is finally going to get that one big win against Randy Orton. I am really hoping Randy Orton puts over Bray Wyatt in this match. I know Randy Orton just took a big loss to Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, but Bray Wyatt, he just hasn't done anything in recent months. I can't remember the last pay-per-view he was actually on, and I can't remember the last time he actually had a considerable big win on a pay-per-view, and he should definitely get this at the Backlash pay-per-view this Sunday. Bray Wyatt could be huge on the SmackDown Live roster, but he just needs a big win. So Randy Orton is definitely going to put over Bray Wyatt on this year's Backlash pay-per-view, and I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt to take the win against Randy Orton. It's going to be a pretty awesome match. I'm really looking forward to this one. It could potentially be the best match of the night. What do you guys think about that shout? But anyway, Bray Wyatt to get the win. So we're now going to move on to the WWE SmackDown Championship matches. We have got the SmackDown Tag Team Championship Tournament semi-finals match. What a mouthful that one is, but we've got the Usos, who are now heel. They're now heel, taking on the Hype Bros. Who is going to win this semi-finals match, and who is going to join Rhino and Heath Slater in the final? I'm going to go with the Usos to beat the Hype Bros. I really like the Hype Bros, but I'm going to go with the Usos because it doesn't make sense for the Hype Bros against Rhino and Slater to be in the final because they're both two babyface teams. The Usos are heels, and they're going to meet the other babyface team in the final of the Backlash Tag Team Championship final. So for me, the Usos are going to beat the Hype Bros, and the Usos are going to meet Rhino and Slater in the final. But who is going to win in the final? Who is going to become the new Tag Team Champions? It's going to be the Usos. That's right, they turned heel on Tuesday. They're going to spoil the party at Backlash and going to be crowned the new Tag Team Champions. They're going to screw Heath Slater out of a possible job on SmackDown Live, and they are going to ruin the party for every other tag team. They made a huge statement this week on Tuesday, and they're going to make an even bigger statement this Sunday at Backlash. For me, this makes absolutely complete sense. They've just turned heel, they've completely changed their character up, and they can make a huge impact this Sunday and solidify themselves as top heels on SmackDown Live by winning the tag team titles. So who is going to win the Women's Championship 6-Pack Challenge elimination match? That is also a bit of a mouthful, but Natalya, Naomi, Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Carmella and Alexa Bliss are going to step in this match to see who is going to become the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. There's only 3 names I can see possibly walking out with the title. That's Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, and Natalya, but I'm going to wipe Natalya's name right off that list because she's been a pretty horrendous heel. it's not working for me. So I'm going to wipe Natalya's name off that list straight away. And I'm also going to wipe Nikki Bella's name off that list as well. The simple fact is, I don't think she represents the new women's revolution over on SmackDown Live. I think she was one of the reasons that they actually had a women's revolution in the first place. So for me, the person and the woman who actually represents that revolution and who is going to take SmackDown Live in a new and fresh and interesting direction is going to be Becky Lynch. Everybody loves her on SmackDown Live. She gets the biggest cheer every time she comes out, and she represents this new women's revolution, and she is going to become the new and first ever WWE Women's Champion over on SmackDown Live. And of course, she was the first ever women's draft pick for SmackDown Live, so she's very important to the brand and she will represent SmackDown Live very well. So for me, Becky Lynch is going to get my pick, but I'm very interested to see what you guys think about this match. Who do you think is going to win? Technically, we could have like all 6 of them walking out as champion, but I'm going to say Becky Lynch. But what do you guys think? Tell me down in the comments section. And the main event, who is going to become the WWE Champion? Is Dean Ambrose going to retain his title, or is AJ Styles going to ruin the party and become the WWE Champion? That would be sweet, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't see SmackDown Live having 3 new champions crowned on the same night. That is overkill. They're not going to have 3 new champions. They're going to have a women's champion. They're going to have a tag team champion, but they're not going to have a new WWE champion. That is so overkill. Surely they can't have 3 new champions crowned in 3 hours. That is crazy. They're not going to do that. Sadly, I want AJ Styles to win, but I don't see it happening. Sadly, Dean Ambrose is going to hold on to that title for a little bit longer. He's been a little bit underwhelming as WWE Champion, but sadly, I don't see them doing a new WWE Champion at Backlash. But also, I don't see AJ Styles taking a clean loss just after having a huge win against John Cena at SummerSlam. So for me, I really see Bray Wyatt interfering in this match and causing a triple threat match at the next pay-per-view. That would be absolutely huge. But I definitely don't see us getting a new WWE Champion at the end of the night at Backlash. What do you guys think? That was my predictions for this year's WWE Backlash 2016. No new WWE Champion, but for me, Becky Lynch to be crowned the first ever Women's Champion on SmackDown Live. And the Usos, those dastardly heels, are going to become the new Tag Team Champions on SmackDown Live. We've also got Bray Wyatt to win, which would be pretty cool. And The Miz to retain his Intercontinental Championship. Remember to smash the likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. Also subscribe for daily WWE videos and follow me on Twitter. I'll be live tweeting throughout this week's WWE Backlash. Thanks for watching, guys. Smash the likes, take care, spike your hair.